Good morning. Today is Tuesday, 26th of May, and if you're wondering why this vlog is starting on Tuesday, it's because yesterday I stayed one more night in this island thinking I would do something, thinking I would be slightly productive, thinking there was something else to visit, but I was literally watching YouTube for 10 hours straight. And I'm not kidding when I'm saying this. 10 hours straight. I thought I was gonna go on a run, but I started watching YouTube, I got addicted, and I didn't even get out of bed. Like, I cannot believe I lost an entire fucking day and I stayed at this hostel one more day doing absolutely nothing.
In order to not waste any time, I headed on the bike to the National Park of Katba. There, the first thing I saw was some monkeys, and I went hiking up to the highest viewpoint. And then I headed back down. As soon as I arrived to the hostel, I jumped in the pool.
The same hostel one more night because it has breakfast included, and the boat to leave from this island to go back to mainland Vietnam is already over. It was at 4 p.m. Right now it's 4:30. And all of the things that I did today, like visiting the national park and visiting the cave, are things that I should have done yesterday instead of being on the fucking phone for 10 hours watching YouTube. Which I'm really regretful about because it is money that I lost and it is time that I lost. And if I were in any other country, like back home in Spain, I would still feel like shit. But at least I could say, well, I just got hooked and I would have stayed at home and blah blah blah. But here, there's many things to do. Many things to visit. And still, I was on the phone for 10 hours straight. So today, I blocked YouTube. I'm not going to be using YouTube at all today. And I'm actually going to go to bed early because I went to bed at 1 a.m. I think. And tomorrow I wake up, I have free breakfast, I make my bags, and I leave this island. Which is what I should have done today instead of doing it yesterday.
Wednesday, 27th of May.
So I'm right now on the cruise. I just left the hostel. And it was really crazy because when I was about to get on the cruise and buy the ticket, I didn't have enough money to pay for the tickets. And some local Vietnamese person helped me out and changed my 100 Hong Kong dollars for a lot of Vietnamese money. And he was so nice about it, and he just helped me so much. I thought I was gonna get stuck on this island for one more night, but thanks to him I was able to leave, and right now I'm on the cruise and just enjoying it. And I'm right now heading back to mainland Vietnam. I was on the cruise.
And then I got on the bike to drive for a few hours. I went through some good roads and through some sketchy ass roads.
Look at this shit behind me. Look at the views. Oh my god.
I learned the hard way on this bike trip when to put fuel in the bike.
I am right now at a gas station, and this was really stressful. I had 3% battery and almost no fuel in the tank, and they let me charge my phone here at the gas station, and I just filled up my bike. But that was really, really, really stressful.
This was the room that I stayed at with no air conditioner. I was boiling in this room. What I did was just edit a little bit of content and go to bed. Thursday, 28th of May. I woke up, I had breakfast, and then I got straight on the bike to continue my trip. I decided to do a little bit of a detour and go up a mountain to see the views, which was totally worth it because these were the amazing views from the mountain, and also because I got invited by some people having a party there to have food and lunch with them.
I still cannot believe what just happened. That was amazing. Amazing. Like, I went up the mountain, I saw an amazing view, I found some Vietnamese people. They invited me to have food with them, and it was just delicious. I had so many different things. The Vietnamese people are the nicest people I have met in my entire life. That side quest was totally worth it. I am so happy about going up this mountain because I think that experience of having lunch with Vietnamese people is never gonna happen again. That was amazing.
Then I continued driving and arrived in a different city and visited a temple. So today I only did 80 kilometers because I did like 30 or 40, I think. Then I went up the mountain, then I ate with the people, and then I did like 20 more. And I'm gonna be staying at this hotel basically for two reasons: because it's cheap and there's many things to visit in the place that I am currently at. It's a 8-person bedroom, but so far at 4 p.m., which is right now 4:30, I think, there's nobody that has checked in apart from me. So let's hope that it's only gonna be me. And yeah, as I said, I'm gonna put everything in a locker that is important for me and leave my bags here. Only the bags with the clothes are gonna be outside, and go visit some stuff in this city. Basically, I went to visit the most famous thing, which is a ginormous cave. I was really impressed by the sheer size of the cave. Then, while going back to my hostel, I saw some people playing volleyball and decided I wanted to join. It was really fun as someone who used to play volleyball in the past. So after playing volleyball, I think for it was 2 hours, I was sweating like a fucking dog. It was insane. And I went straight to buy some Pocari Sweat, which is an electrolyte drink. And I already drank 3 bottles of those, so 1.5 liters of electrolyte drink. And then I came to the hostel, I showered, and now I am gonna have some KFC for dinner. Right now I have my full-on rain outfit on because it's pouring outside. If it gets really bad, I'll stop the bike. But all of my bags have been covered in waterproof stuff, and I'm covered in a rainproof suit. Fortunately, it stopped raining and it was only cloudy throughout the entire day. This was probably my favorite time riding the bike because of how beautiful the views were all the time. I also went into this huge cave which you could drive through, and it was really crazy and nerve-wracking because it was pitch black during 4 minutes and 20 seconds inside a cave. This is where I'm gonna be staying tonight, at a Vietnamese homestay. It is very, very cheap. I paid for dinner and I'm gonna have dinner in a few hours. And I also have breakfast as an option. So I just left my bags, as you can see down there. And now I'm gonna explore the area by bike and then come back for dinner. Saturday, 30th of May. I woke up, had breakfast, and started riding the bike. Midway, I saw this amazing man-made waterfall, and I had to dip in the water. Also, I used the opportunity to do some push-ups and some pull-ups for a workout.
Bro, the weather in fucking Vietnam is like in Grand Line in One Piece. It's insane. It changes like in 5 minutes. It was fucking raining 5 minutes ago and I put the raincoat and the rain gear on all of my bags. 2 minutes later it stopped raining and I was fucking boiling inside my raincoat, so I took it off.
I saw this really cute dog in the road and I had to stop to film it. While going to the next destination, I decided I was also gonna see the view from a very high mountain.
So I fell with the bike. And I can show you proof that I fell with the bike. This right here is the mirror of the bike. It's broken. And I am very grateful and fortunate that I paid for damage repair on the bike. Very grateful for that. I fell with the bike because I was trying to get up this hill to see this view with the bike, which I shouldn't have done. I should have left the bike downstairs and not try to go up a steep ass dirt hill with the bike. That was stupid of me, I admit it. But I still think getting the bike broken is totally worth it. I am very happy watching this view right now. Also, the road towards here was pretty sketchy too, so that's also to take into account. I'm gonna show you footage of the broken bike right now and footage of the view from where I'm sitting.
But because I was on the mountain until 6:30 p.m., I had to go to the place where I was gonna sleep in the dark, which was really nerve-wracking.
So it was a really harsh drive. I think in total today I did 160 kilometers, which is a lot of distance covered. But considering yesterday and the day before I did only around 80 per day, I needed to cover today a lot of distance. And also because tomorrow I am not going to cover a lot of distance because I'm going to go to the nearest city with a good hotel and edit all day the vlog that you're watching right now. This place that I'm sleeping at is pretty good. It's really cheap. And it has a view of a lake that I am not able to see because it is completely pitch black. I think I am able to do 150 kilometers a day now because finally I am used to the bike and finally I've started to get a hang on how to use the navigation app that I'm using right now, which is Maps.me. Also, how much gas does the bike use over a certain distance? Because of all those three factors, I was able to cover 160 kilometers today and honestly not be completely dead. Because the first days when I was getting out of Hanoi, and which is when my camera broke, it was really stressful and I really didn't know what I was doing. But I think finally after almost 1000 kilometers I've gotten the hang of the bike and everything involving it, and I am quite happy of the progress that I'm making. I am gonna have dinner at this place, which I am going to record, and then I'm gonna brush my teeth and probably go to bed at around 9 p.m. So tomorrow I can wake up early, go to that good hotel that I'm gonna stay at, and work on the computer.
Sunday, 31st of May. I woke up, got some sunlight in my eyes, and honestly, this homestay called Nana Farm was the most amazing eco house slash homestay that I stayed at throughout the past 4 days. It was so on point, so good, staff were so nice. I drove for about 1 hour and a half and I arrived to my hotel. This is the room I'm gonna be staying at for $15 a night. Air conditioning, a really huge bed, a small table to work on my computer, and a really big and clean bathroom. I needed this because today I'm gonna be in this room locked in until I finish editing my YouTube video, so I needed to be in a good room. Plus, it's only 3 times as expensive as all of the places that I've stayed at, so it's already worth it. So I have just finished editing the video, and right now I'm gonna go grab a pizza for dinner and go to bed. Maybe I'll probably edit also some short form content, but that's what I've been doing all day, just since I've arrived here, edit content, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing. See you guys next week.